the general. It's time for independence.
Hello, Liberia, and to everyone listening across the world. This is not just an auto conversation, this is a movement of thought. Welcome to Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, the platform where truth is not filtered, where ideas are challenged, and where the future of our nation is discussed with courage and clarity. Here we do not echo the crowd, we question it. We don't fear power, we confront it. And we do not accept silence, we break it. I'm your host, Monel Kishen, aka The General. Stay with us as we speak boldly, think freely, and work together for a better Liberia. Because change begins with an independent mind. Do you have an independent mind? Let's find out.
For a better Liberia. Independent mind. Let the people speak. Independent mind.
This is our show. The Independent Minds, you're listening, is for you and myself. It's for we, the ordinary people. We tired for these people fooling us. We tired. Come 2029, we will decide for Liberia. They need us more than we need them. Your vote and my vote are very powerful, so we should think out of the box. We shouldn't allow them to fool us. Anytime you want to come on the show, anything you want to say, the only thing don't cost. It is free. You're free to come on the show to say whatever you want to say. This is your show. It's for the ordinary people. It's not for the big shots, because they sitting down, they enjoying themselves. So this time we got to educate each other. I will learn from you and you will learn from me. And at the end of the day, we'll have a good Liberia that your children and my children, the woman in the market, the people who trying to send a child to school, will be able to do it. We will try our best. We will bring good government to make sure they create job for us. Our children will not be all over the street. So this is the independent mind. Whether you support CDC, UP, ANC, CMC, you have your own mind, your own thinking. Do not allow politicians to use you. Think for yourself before you cast your vote. We tired with this two party. This is General. Let's start the show.
General, I hear you.
You, you, you can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
what.
okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Man, sorry for the
Man,
delay,
sorry
man.
for the
That,
delay, man.
that the people in
The
Mora
people in Mora
didn't
didn't want
just serving me.
just having me.
Okay. Good morning,
Okay.
guys.
Good
Those
morning,
of you who
guys.
are
Those of
listening,
you who are listening,
you can
you
you
can
can
you can
mute your mic.
mute your mic.
Yeah, come in. 1 minute.
Okay, we have already gone 32 minutes into our time. I'm very sorry for the time that we just came on, and we had some technical problem in Monrovia with the Kia radio. That is why just getting on. And sometimes I try to to concentrate on everybody. And D3 in Sano will also be relaying this program. I want to say good morning. Today is Sunday. Today is this show is the Independent Mind for Better Liberia. And I know some people are on their way to church right now, and that's a good thing to do. And I have my favorite Bible voice that I usually take with me anywhere I go is Matthew 5:8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Today is Sunday, and sometimes people say, why you talk about politics on Sunday? Listen, politics is part of our life. Even if you go to church, some of the pastors, when they're preaching, they preach nothing about politics. But nowadays, you don't see it. The pastor don't even preach politics because even the pastors, some of them, uh, some of them want, some of them want job in government, so they try not to criticize government. But it work together. Politics and religion is it work together. It help the people, but pastors supposed to be there to stand up for the people, tell the government is going wrong. So today, if you're on your way to church, just focus on God. It is good that we believe in God. No matter what happens, you got to give God thanks. And also, don't forget, you can also follow me by 6 o'clock today on Kia Radio. We have this program and the conversation with the vision bearer of Kia Humanitarian Organization, where we ask questions about the Bible. And when you answer the question, you get $5. That is only on the Kia Radio at 6 o'clock. So once you answer the question, so those of you who will be listening to us by D3 in Sano, and if you call in, you will get $5. We will send the money to the station and you will receive the money. So we started something on Facebook and we let allow people to call in yesterday. And you think the time is too far? No, it is not far. From now to 2029, it's not that far. It might look longer to you. No. Now imagine we are in the 5th month. We are already in May. Imagine just yesterday we're in January, but now we're in May. So before you bab your eye, 2029 is around the corner. We will have elections. But let me tell you this. Almost those of you who watch football games that love to watch the football game, the World Cup and other European games, right after the final of every tournament, the next tournament starts. So people start preparing themselves. And, it's the same thing with politics. Don't let nobody fool you. Right after the election in America, politics started. Donald Trump started to do his things. Everybody start talking. So don't let no one fool you. So everybody is preparing. You got to hold the government feet to the fire. And in our country, we always say, oh, the government is doing good. At least the government trying. We need to stop telling people that they are trying. That is not what they promise you that when they get there, they will try. No. The people pay taxes. You will see that the government and the president traveling. You will see government officials in the nice cars. You will see the ones that it was elected that could not even afford bicycle. Today they in tinted, they behind a tinted glass. But yet they will tell you we're trying because you're refusing to hold them to the fire, to hold them accountable. You don't want to do it because you love them. Why? They are not your relatives. They are not your friends. You elected them to do a particular job, to be a messenger for you, to change your lives, not to give you money now, because you do not vote for humanitarian. You're voting for someone that will speak for you. That is your close representation, your representative to speak for you, to make sure your district have a good school and make sure good education and make sure they create jobs in that area, in your area. Government job is not the job. You know what I'm saying? But by the time a new government come in, you will find all kinds of people coming in, people working, people coming from America, people coming from Europe. They will have the job. Then you that voting, you are out. And then they tell you, at least we're trying. Or we're fixing the roads, we're building roads. Yes, we want roads. Nobody in Liberia will refuse roads. Nobody. But how many of them are speaking for us today? They're doing things that will not put food on your table. They're doing things that will never put food on your table. Yeah. Imagine they were on vacation. They came back, and every time these people come back for a hearing, they're not free. That money, they pay them. That's the only job. Imagine we pay you for being a representative. We pay you when you come back. It almost like I have a job to do, but when I do I already got a salary. That's what they pay me for. But every other thing that I do on that job again, I get paid. So you see, they came back the other day just to remove one representative. It was too important that today they want to discipline themselves. And when they do these things, they will tell you, it's just starting. We will remove anybody that disturb. We remove anybody that disturb. You're talking about misconduct. The other day we saw video all over social media about the speaker and a woman in a room, but nobody removed him. Nobody tried to remove him. They saw him the way he treated the woman, not his wife. The woman videotaped him in the room, trying to abuse her, trying to rape her. We saw it on social media and would listen to the audio, his voice. Nobody tried to move him. But they say Yeke Koluba is rude, Yeke Koluba is this, Yeke Koluba is that. They remove him because they feel that they have the numbers to do that. Because Yeke Koluba cost Mr. Boaka. But yesterday, Yeke Koluba were cussing. When you go back to watch all the video, they were calling Yeke Koluba hero. I don't want for people to curse because children watch Facebook, children listen to the news. I'm against people who use profanity when they're making a case. But yet and still, no matter what happens, even in the Bible, you can do all the wicked things. God will still bless you for what God will still give you what He has for you or has for you and punish you. Oh, you don't know that? Go and read your Bible. With all the things David did, God blessed David and still punish David. God will still bless you, but God will punish you for your sin. That's how life goes. Prophet Key can curse. Yeah, but Prophet Key, freedom of speech, there's no special way to define it. Well, Prophet Key went to jail. He's in jail now just because he said that, according to him, quote unquote, that the Chief Justice is corrupt and he cost the Chief Justice mad. And the Chief Justice used his power and put him in jail. But yesterday, when they were cursing, we were all praising them. But yesterday, we shouldn't talk politics. Some people mad. Some people say, we shouldn't have election because they're in power now. So there should be no election because they are in power. Eh? What sense it make? Eh? What sense it make that today, because you in power, that the best people are in power? Liberian people, we are tired with these two parties. We are tired with these two political parties. For the last 20 years, they have not done anything for Liberia. for the last 20 years. It almost is like when you get a bus trouser and everybody continue to patch the trouser. Everybody patching the trouser. But they can buy new trouser. They not patch it. There's nowhere to patch anymore. It's the same thing that we're doing. That the same thing we're doing with Liberia. We're in a cycle. We're not going anywhere. We just right in the same cycle. See, you people were there for 12 years. When Erin left, she turned it over to President Weah for another 6 years. For another 6 years, they were there praying to God that things will be done. We saw the big division in Liberia. Brother can speak to brother, sister can speak to sister. When you say this, sedition vex. Why? When you say the one, sedition vex. President Weah could only speak to us from CDC headquarters. CDC headquarters, the only place he could speak to us from, or he go to the church to speak. Eh? Why? Why? Go to the headquarters and speak to us. The president of Liberia cannot even have a press conference. Oh, the president facing roads. We saw how money was just moving from one place to another place. Money got missing from the National Bank, $16 billion, over 114 million US dollar. Nobody could give account for it. When we look, President Weah start building his houses. When we look, bam, government officials doing their own. Because of that, we remove President Weah. Because of what President Weah did, his leadership was terrible. Y'all will get vexed for me today. When you call, you won't cost me, it's fine. But the truth is the truth. At that time, President Weah never had a record. We see President Weah building houses for people. We see him facing he fixed the invisible park. But how many of our kids go to the invisible park to play? It's not free. Only people who could afford it. Our children were still in the street. The party that was opposition for 12 years. We believe that President Weah was just like us. He was going to change the system. He was going to make it good. No. He only empowered few people. And today, they are all in the corridor talking about coming back. The Liberian people rejected CDC. They have the money. They control the National Bank. They spend money during the campaign. Summit where they had the physical cash. The Liberian people still voted against them. Seditions, you are not the problem. Seditions, you are not the problem. You did everything in your power to bring CDC to power. But the officials are the problem. The people who are holding the affairs, they are the problem. You are still into the same position you were 12 years when Ellen Johnson was in power. But today, look at Kemaya, who never struggled. He enjoyed. Look at Eugene Namwe, who abandoned you and worked with Ellen for 12 years. Today, he's talking about coming back because of what he benefited, what he got from George Weah government. Look at the people. Akaraj Gray still talking about coming back when he not even living in the district. You got the same people telling us that we should bring them back to power. You had the opportunity to change Liberia, to make Liberia great, to make Liberia nice. Or man who came from the slum, according to what you're saying. Now he got record that he record on. I'm not criticizing President. That's a pure record that I'm on right now. But you want us to bring him back. Who are we? We went and brought UP back. We told you, say, do not bring UP back. You bring UP back, it will be a disaster. They coming to pay debt. You let find new faces. You let find new leader. Oh no. If they're not CDC that UP, no, we are tired. Come 2029, we must bring in new faces. That is why I'm asking the question again. Who should lead the opposition towards UP? Who should lead? Now, I got Alex Cummings, Musa Belete, Tiawon Gonglo, Simeon Fremont, Clarence Moniba. These are new faces I'm putting up to you now. If we open the lines, which one of them you think will be a better candidate against UP in 2029? George Weah is not in that race. He's not there. Look, George Weah was a very good player, world best. In fact, just yesterday I've been watching all his past tips and what he did as president. But he was a terrible candidate. He was a terrible candidate, a president of Liberia. And this government is doing the same thing. Or they will tell us they're building roads. We need roads. Who told you we don't need roads? We need roads. That's our money. We will pay that debt. We signed $45 million with World Bank. We signed this one. It's not free. They're building the overpass bridge. It's not free. It's not free. Eh? So tell us, nobody will criticize the road. Nobody in Liberia will ever criticize the road. But where are the jobs? Why no companies coming to Grand Gide to look at the Puru Mountain? Why no companies coming to Liberia to stay? We still got the same old companies. And even if they come in, we still got the same old agreement on the book that we're begging companies. No, we're not begging companies to come here anymore. We need to open the avenues, give them incentive. Tell us, let's say, if you come here and go to Grand Gide, this is what you do. If you come here and go to Maryland, this is what we give you. That is where leadership come about. But all our leaders are the one who benefiting from all these companies, and the citizens themselves are benefiting. Look at Cape Mount. Look at the amount of resources that they're taking out from our country. The vice president went there the other day acting like an advocate, telling the people, oh, what's going on? But he was senator when he signed it. When President Weah extend the people contract because they wanted money at that time. We got crisis all over the place. We don't hear the president speaking. The same way President Weah never spoke to us. Mr. Baka is not talking. He's not having press conferences. Only once in a while, at least he having some that even President Weah, because President Weah called a speech for the entire country. But when you say that, one supposed to say, yeah, big you, President Weah is the son of the soil. Then we're criticizing other people, we're calling their names. When you talk about Musa Ability, oh, I mean a Manigo man. But you want him to still do something for you. When you talk about Tiawon Gonglo, oh, I mean a poor man, lawyer man. You talk about Simeon Fremont, oh, let that man wait, man. It don't have to be UP and CDC. So we will open the lines. Those of you who think that we're not supposed to talk politics on Sunday, my question to you, are you in church right now? Are you in church right now? Because last week Sunday, I was reading some of the comments, and some people call, you don't get nothing to do with politics, you're talking on Sunday. My question to you, are you in church right now? Because I myself going to church, and some people will be going to church in Liberia. So don't call the station and ask if I'm in church. All we want you to do is to tell us who you think should head the opposition. Just tell us, even if you want to suggest, if you want to suggest that you want to suggest a vice candidate, fine, you're free to do that. It is your right, but it's not genuine because I don't want to tell a candidate who to carry. I can give my opinion, but I don't want to tell a candidate, say, oh, you carry this person, you carry that person. So you have Alex Cummings. I will open the line and Mr. Kroma will explain to them better that who would be the better candidate. Because according to what we try, I think Liberian want new face come 2029. But who to carry? There will be a collaboration, but not now. Because we don't want the same thing that happened with the CPP should happen with this one. So everybody right now making their cases. So if you listen to us in Sando County, these people they ran before. You say you don't know Mr. Cummings, you don't know Mr. Ability. Someone called yesterday from Sando and they said they don't know all these people, but it's good for you to know them. It's good for you to know them. The only people that you would know if they come from Sando to run for president. I agree. But also, you have the opportunity to Google these names and see, but who is this person? They don't have to come to your house to ask you before you know them. Once they say they want to run, that's it. And you see all the things happening in Montserrat because if you look at the electoral votes, if you look at the people that register, everybody is represented in Montserrat. Montserrat make up 40% of the vote in Liberia, Montserrat. But every party is there, every national, every tribe is in Montserrat. Montserrat is the capital. So you will find these things, it will always take place. In the most populated county, you see everybody rushing there. From there, you see people rushing to Nima. When you see people rushing to Bon County, they rushing to Lofa. That's how politics play. But I believe that you yourself, you have your right. Your vote will always be part of it. So I'm from Maryland, but oh man, Maryland can do nothing. Yes, that's true. Maryland can vote 10 times. They can't make any of the people president. Even Nima cannot make their own people president. Even Monserrato cannot. So we must go all over and let you know that's the country we find ourselves in. So don't say we're not gonna, why you think I'm on Tap FM? Because I want you to listen to me. Why you think that D3 is relaying it? Because I want you to listen. Let's share. This is the Independent Minds for Better Liberia. Independent Minds, you can be a seditious and still have an independent mind. You can be from UP, you have an independent mind. So that means nobody controlling you. You can tell the Liberian people what is what, the real truth, and that's what makes you to be an honest person. So let's open the line. Let's go to Mr. Kroma in Grand G there, Zwedru, and say what you want to say, Mr. Kroma, and then from there we can explain to them and let them make the call. For those of you I see Kia Radio just came up. Go ahead, sir.
All right. Good morning and good morning to all of you this morning who are listening. Would like to say welcome. My name is Sheku Kuruma, and thank you for joining us this morning. This is the program Independence Mind. The general himself is the lead presenter, and we are only here to pick up calls and sometimes make our input because we all have our independent minds. From what I know, it's not restrictive. You can come up with what you think for the betterment of our country, Liberia. Sometimes it might be very heated when it comes to argument on the show. Yesterday, we are finding a lasting solution to our country peace and stability. And thank God over the years, we are not fighting with guns, but we are doing what we call slow fighting with economic strife, political manipulation, or whatever it is. But look, let me say good morning once again and welcome. to all of you, those of you all the way there, D3 Radio and TV in Sano County. Good morning. Welcome to this platform. We appreciate you for joining us, relaying the program, and we hope and pray that you will always be with us, always be with this program. So yes, I will activate the phone lines now. The numbers to put your calls on is 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. If you are out there and want to be a part of the program this morning, 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. And just in case you like to be a part of the show, we'll put you through so that we will hear your thought on this platform. Good morning.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, Deacon.
I'm wanting to programs. So, my name is Peter Captain. You don't force by compared to do the right thing. I want you to bring up the speed. So, how many candidates are in the race so that we can know how to do our voting?
For 2029?
The name that you are calling, how many candidates that we are voting for now?
Alex Cummings,
What I mean, like you always call it. Sometimes say, Georgia is not there, you got Cummings, you got this. So, who are any good news in calling now? I'm going to what I mean. So, we know how to do our voting.
Okay. Go ahead, Chief.
Alex Cummings, Musa Ability,
You can please read.
Simeon Freeman, Tiawan Gonglo, and Clarence Moniba. Among these 5 candidates, Alex Cummings, Musa Ability, Tiawan Gonglo, Simeon Freeman, and Clarence Moniba, who to head the opposition against the UP Camps 2029. CDC is not part of it. We is not part of it. I'm asking who to head the coalition. If we should ask you who you think should head the coalition, and even if you want to suggest Vice President Fan.
Please put the name. Please put the names in the comment section or the chat section. It will be okay. Then I'll be able to read it out. So he's asking this morning if there should be a coalition between opposition political party, excluding the CDC. You have Alex Cummings, you have Tiawan Gonglo, you have Musa Ability, you have Clarence Moduba. Who do you think should lead a coalition of opposition party that we're facing either the Unity Party or the CDC in 2029? I think that's the question, right, General? General, are you hearing me?
Yes, that's the question. That's the question.
Okay, good. So yes, don't forget Alice Cummings, Musa Ability, Tiawan Gonglo, Clarence Monuba. Who do you think should head the coalition? If there should be a coalition. And if possible, who do you think should be vice to that? Let's go to the line. Good morning.
Okay, thank you. This is retired captain again. Now the question is clear. So, if there should be a coalition, we will prefer Honorable Musa Ability going in line with Clarence Massacre, the second person. Then when you ask me if there will not be a coalition direct vote, then we cast our vote for Musa Ability. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please share the number on the screen from Tap FM 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. D3 is asking for The numbers 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. If there should be a coalition today, who do you think should head the coalition? You have Ellis Cummings, you have Musa Belete, you have Tiawon Gonglo, you have Clarence Monuba. Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Fine. Your name, where you calling from?
This is William Nkrumah.
William Nkrumah?
Yes, sir.
You call from Bomi County?
No, I call from King Street.
All right, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, that is Musa Belede. For me, I think of Musa Belede.
Okay. You will take Musa Belete to head the coalition.
Yes, sir.
Okay, assisted by who?
Well, for me, I don't have any assistance. Only Musa Belede for me because he's the one for me, I trust.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. 0881 1435 04 05. If there should be a coalition today, who exactly are you going to look at as the head? Naming the 4 people: Musa Belete, Alexander Benedict Cummings, Tiawon Gonglo, Clarence Monuba. We'll take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please be a little bit audible. Amplify your voice.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
Okay, I'm
You what?
recording from Panave.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay, now you are making it clear. If you ask CDC, I go for Hassan Belete.
Hassan Belete.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Good morning.
Good morning, CEO, Mr. Kumar. Go by the name Shakababi Bedi Zulu. I call you from Zuregi Crambo Music Empire Studio.
Brady, welcome. Let's hear you.
I thank you so much for the recognition, CEO. Exactly, what I thought about is there should be a coalition today for the opposition, like the diaspora really talk about. Liberia need a new face. I think we need a mature new face. It's not just by electing somebody who do not have the technical know-how, and then the country will go back to chaos.
Brady, can we just get the person for now?
Yeah, I think for the person, for me, I would prefer Alexander Comey based on the maturity and exposure, out there. That's why we're trying to lay some basis. But however,
thank you very much. For now, you let their lead a basis that big. You let go straight to this and know exactly. Thank you very much. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Good morning.
Morning, I carry on.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Prince, and I'm calling from Kulaba Disco Hill.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I prefer Alexander Cummings. Yeah, Alex.
Alexander Benedict Cummings. Thank you. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is April. We are calling from where we call the.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I prefer voting for Musa Hassan Belete.
Musa Hassan Belete.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Keep the calls coming. Let's hear you. 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
My name is Tayeton Apu, calling from Street.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, for me, I prefer Tawla Gongoro. Yeah. Alexander Cummings.
Alexander Cummings and Tiawon Gonglo. Who should be the head for the coalition?
Tiawan Congo.
Tiawan Gongolo. Thank you very much this morning. Keep the calls coming to 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Tell me, if there should be a coalition, who you want them to be the head? Hello?
Yeah, my name is Arthur.
Ato, you call from where?
I call from Ominga Best.
Let's hear you, Ato. Go ahead.
My very concern is Tiawan Congo. You getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just Tiawan Congo.
Gonglo, right?
Yeah, Tiawan Congo. Because you know the history of Liberia, you do something better for.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, let's take few calls and then we bring on Tuzon. Tuzon, yeah, Nina on the screen today. What happened, my man? I see your knee on the screen. Oh. What happened? Eh. Keep the calls coming. If there should be a coalition today, political party, opposition political party coming together to say, yeah, you have form a very strong coalition. And CDC is not part of that particular coalition. Then you got Tiawan Gonglo, you got Musa Hassan Bedete, you got Alexander Benedict Cummings, and Clarence Monuba. Among these four people, who do you think should head the coalition? Similar coalition that was formed sometimes back with Unity Party, you know, and other people where we had Mr. Alexander Benedict Cummings serving as the coalition chairperson also. Now, if there should be a coalition today, among the four people, y'all tell us, who do you want to head the coalition to go to 2029? Yes, keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. And let's hear you this morning. Tuesday morning, yo. How you coming on?
Yeah, I'm good to see you. I'm good to see you.
Okay. All right. Ali, and I hear the voice. Good morning, caller. Your name?
Good morning to you. My name is Joe De Sosa.
Joe who?
Joe De Sosa.
Okay. Where you call from?
And I call from Doe Community, Moravia.
Welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
So if I were to choose who should head the coalition, I would choose Tiawan Gonglo.
Tiawan Gonglo.
Yeah, and Benedict Cummings.
Who should be the head?
Tiawan
Gonglo. Yeah. All right, thank you. Keep your calls coming. 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you clearly. So while we await your calls, okay, this person is here. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Your name? Where you calling from?
My name is John, but I'm calling from Mount Barkley.
You call from Mount Barkley, but you're too low.
Hello, you getting me now?
Far away, I get in now. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Musa Belete.
Huh?
Musa Belete.
Musa Belete and who? And Benedict Cummings. Who should be the head?
Musa.
Huh?
Musa Belete.
Musa Belete. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's move on. 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Hello? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. This pricing. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on here? There are some of you who calling and holding the lines and you're not talking. You don't do that, yeah? Yeah, when you keep doing it, we'll block your line. And when we're having other programs and you want to contribute, then you will not have the time to contribute because your lines will be blocked. Definitely, we can do that. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Good morning. Okay. Let's see. Who is this? Good morning.
Good morning.
Who?
Bidare calling from Nigutan.
You say your name?
Bidare, I'm calling from Nigutan.
My man, that need and I need it. Why you call B Daddy?
Bidare James.
My man, call your correct name. What your full name?
Bidare James.
You're not ready to talk, eh? You play phone here. Tell you have a phone. Can't talk about your name. B Daddy G. Something wrong with you? Eh? When you have a phone, we hear this morning for a very important for us to wake up. We get on the radio and ready to talk. We don't want irresponsible people to get on the platform. I'm begging you. You get on the platform, you come here for very important thing. Because decisions you are making today might affect the whole country tomorrow. So you don't find people sitting here, you feel that we just can't play phone. You understand it? I mean, warn you very carefully. I beg you. I'm warning you and I'm careful in warning you to understand your code. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. You know, while we wait for your call, you know what the coalition is important? I was listening to General. The coalition is very important. You remember when the people had a coalition? The CCP, when they had that CCP? That CCP produced real representative and senator in ours. You could find ABC moving around with strength, making sure that whoever are part of that CPP, you make sure you enter that race, you will win no matter what happens. Because the force were from every side. Everyone. They all decided, okay, yeah, you from UP, you from the other party, you from ALP, you from ANC. You know what? The whole CPP will only carry one person. So UP, they want, yeah, decide who we carry. They say, okay, yeah, we carry Darius. Darius came on that particular senatorial thing and won it from the background of the CPP. If he had only gone there on the Liberty Party team, I'm lying to you, Darius wouldn't have become qualified for me, senator today. So the coalition is always strong. The coalition is a way in which enable politicians to come together despite you got diverse views, despite you have different kind of thought, but everyone moving to just one goal, how the country will move forward. But then the kind of strategies that you will be using for the country to move forward, that's what matters. So if all of these people put one head together and say, look, let's move the country forward, let's take this person in, they take you in. So CPP became a very formidable force against the CDC. Now a lot of people know about that. A real formidable force against the CDC. So that was not small thing. It was not easy. When CPP moving, I remember sometimes back when the chairman decided to take a tour in the southeast, you could feel the weight. You could see that, look, there was some kind of unity somewhere. So it's important. We don't know For me, I don't know as to whether CDC will agree to join any coalition for which the date before came on with NPP and came on with LP. I think was that how they call the main party?
Alex Salopati.
Alex Taylor's party. Yeah, LPDP, right? They all came together and had that kind of formidable force, and it wasn't easy. They did it. So it's important to have a coalition. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name? Where you calling from?
I'm at this thing calling for Bajafade District 13.
Just amplify your voice more, yeah?
Yeah, sir. I'm at Dixon calling from Bajafade District 13.
I'm at Dixon call from Battery Factory. Thank you. Welcome. If there should be a coalition today, you have Alexander Cummings, you have Tiawan Gonglo, you have Musa Ability, and you have Clarence Moniba. Who do you think should be the head of the coalition?
This guy.
Again?
Yeah, I'm not support Alexander Cummings.
Alexander Cummings.
Yeah,
thank you.
Have for this country. Even when a man try to explain, you can understand the feeling.
Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, so let's take a few calls and then get back to General. And General will know exactly where to punch in and how he will punch it in. Yeah, our man is sending back probably maybe to take calls from that side too anyway. Put your calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning if you want to be a part of this broadcast. We put you through, we hear what you're going to say. Tell us your views. It might help this country move forward or probably in the right trajectory. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, CEO. It's Shakababi, Brady Zulu again.
Brady from Zueju, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, CEO, please, I don't know if you can bring her up to speed. Are you saying that CDC will be part of that particular coalition or not? Because
no, that's not what I'm saying. I said if there should be a coalition and CDC is not part of that coalition.
Because for me, I'm looking at the coalition to be different. I know what a unity party will be different, CDC will be different, then they will have their coalition. So that's why I want to, General, you to bring her up to speed. But for me, I think Alexander Cummings will be right, for that. And then Musa PDT be second, will be all right like that.
All right, thank you.
I don't know what, that's my concern.
Thank you. Thank you very much this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you. The people had a coalition, but at the end of the day, what happened? Unity Party went on by itself. So, I mean, the coalition, when you people come together and you're going group, you can easily make it. Very, very easy, you can make it. So coalition is very, very important. Very important anyway. Yeah. So we'll take one more call and give it to Tuzon. CC. Numbers to put the calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. But let's hear you this morning. Let's discuss issues that bring development to Liberia. As you all know, this is our home. This is where we can be deported at all from. We will stay here. If we do anything wrong, the law will take a course and we will go to jail right here in our own country. They can't take you from this country and send you different place. And that's what makes this place our home. That's what makes it very different. And that's why we love our country. Let's be patriotic. Let's push the agenda for development. And let's be careful in discussing our country matter. Susan, I'm sure you may have calls there. So let me turn it over to you. And then finally, you can give over to the general. Thank you, my man. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, if you want to start this lovely Sunday morning, today marks the 3rd day of May 2026. So, if you want to be part of the platform, for a better Liberia, so number to call is 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 is the number to call and be part of the platform this lovely Sunday morning. So General, whilst waiting for call, You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. And those of you listening to us in Sano, I don't hear nobody from Sano County. Yesterday they were on the phone,
Yeah.
but today I think they all relaxing. And today is Sunday,
And today
and
the first Sunday also.
yeah, today is first Sunday. You know what I love? Like Tuesday when I was in Liberia, Sunday I see all the churches filled.
Yeah.
But what I then I can be surprised after church in the evening, all the
All the
entertainment,
clubs there, yeah. Got
all the
full.
clubs are filled. On Saturday they don't do too much because they got to go to church.
Yeah.
Friday they do a lot. Saturday no, they slow down. Sunday evening,
Yeah.
I don't know whether the devil and God is operating because just how the church will be filled on Sunday morning in the evening by 4 o'clock, you go to all the entertainment places is jam packed.
Yeah.
Let God just help us.
Amen.
But you're mad that we're talking politics. Yes, you see, that is the country we live in. I
Yeah, sure.
respect you guys. This is the show where you have the opportunity to speak. I tell you again, if you want to come on, you're free. You can walk into and Top FM and say, listen, I want to be on the show on the Independent Minds. They will allow you. We want to hear from you from Sano. The question here is that you see, we had a CPP before,
Yeah.
and when the CPP were in charge, everybody was afraid of the CPP. The CPP brought good senators, brought people to power. That's how Darius Dillon, Yobli Kanga, a lot of them won. But when they won the seats, then they showed their true colors. Then UP broke away. ALP broke away. They started supporting UP. And what happened today? They are all sitting on the fence and UP is in charge. That is why I'm telling you, CDC is not part of it because just what UP did, it's possible that CDC will do it because they will reach to a place where they say, oh, we got the numbers, then they back off, then you get a crack. So we're not worried about CDC. If CDC want to go on their own, which we hear some people saying, oh, we got the numbers. Y'all don't have the numbers, but y'all don't have the leaders. Y'all don't have the leaders that can change this country. Y'all don't have the leaders because we gave you guys the opportunity before. We gave UP themselves don't have the leaders. That is why this is what they do. They want you to stop talking. Then 1 year to election, then they will come in and start doing the talking, and then they confuse you. Then when they go to the second round, you got no choice. You have no choice. You have to choose one of them because they're in the second round. But this time around, there will be a coalition, but let everybody do the talking. Some people say they want Musa Belete to head the coalition. Some people say they want Tiawan Gonglo to head the coalition. Some people want Ellis Cummings to head the coalition. If you ask me, I want for Ellis Cummings to head the coalition because based on their records and their agenda. Who's speaking on Liberian problem? Alexander Cummings. I've listened to every candidate in Liberia. Only one candidate who has a vision for Liberia and how it should be done. He's not angry. He's not desperate, but he's desperate for the change. He's desperate for jobs. He's desperate for when I say desperate jobs, he's desperate for Liberia to get jobs. That is what we're talking about. He speak on the economy. He said, this is what we can do as a nation. All the other people, some people want to come in because when you ask me, Tiawan Gonglo, he's a good guy. He's a good man. But on somebody say, I will vote for Tiawan because Tiawan know the history of Liberia. That's his own view. Because I know the history of Liberia, that make me to be a good, that mean I will be a good leader. Or because I'm a poor man lawyer, so that means I'll be a good lawyer, I'll be a good leader. Or because I got money and I gave people money and I use my money, that makes me a good president. You need to ask them, how will you change this system? How will you create jobs? Let them tell you what they will do when they're in charge. Let them put themselves on record. Not to come and promise them later on they don't. And someone said, I like Mr. Cummings because when he's speaking, you can understand it and you can feel it. That what he's talking about is true. It's the future of Liberia. You got Clarence Moniba when he's speaking. You got Simeon Fremont when they're speaking. They talk on the economy, how to create jobs. But we try to hold these people different and hold the other corrupt people different. We believe in Liberia, you must be a poor man to win, to be president or to be in charge. If we ask people, why are you voting for these people? They will never give you a particular reason. Or they will tell you, oh, but Musa Belete using his money to develop. No. The money he used to develop, it still cannot go around the country. He can use it in his district, in a small little place. It still cannot go all over the country. Tiawon Gonglo can be a poor man lawyer. He still cannot help all the people who need lawyers. Because the other day he refused to help Prophet Keys. He said Prophet Keys that can cost, God, Prophet Keys cost him too. So you see, something that you elect is something I will not like. I don't know Mr. Cummings from nowhere. He's not my friend. I never knew him, but I want to look at his agenda. If I were going on friendship basis, then I'll go to George Weah. But when I'm looking at his agenda, that his agenda for Liberia is the perfect one. Alex Cummings changed the way politics is done in Liberia. I see some people putting an agenda. I saw Tiawon Gonglo got 10. And, we make things long, we make it short. But who's speaking? Who telling us what is what? That is why we're giving you the opportunity to say, listen, if there's a coalition today, who you think should head the coalition? It's on social media. Mr. Cummings is dominating. Musa Belete is a good man. But you hear some people say, oh, the man are Mandingo man. For what? Mandingo people has the right to vote. A Muslim man has the right to vote. A Muslim man has the right to be president of Liberia. A Mandingo man has the right to be president of Liberia. They are all citizens. But we won't pick and choose who should be. Oh, when a Bassa man can be, or a crew man, or people, or Nima man, or Lofe. For what? No. No. They are all Liberians and they should be part of it. It is their right to run. It is a privilege to serve. But you do not vote for someone because you piss off with the next person. Because you mad at me, so you bring anybody. No, you don't do that. That's why you see some people lost election. People remove Yeke Koluba because they mad at Yeke. He can cost the president. That's what they remove him for. The other time in the house, this boy from District 8, during we had time, what is his name? Akaros Gray. He walked to Yeke. Tomorrow, if you cost the president, we will beat you. Angry. Everybody angry. You cannot be angry when it comes to politics. You can say whatever you want to say. Some people say they want Musa Belete. Some people say they want Tiawon Gonglo. That they believe that's their right. It is your right to say it. But me saying it, it means that the person going to win. I just one vote. It's just one vote. I can go to Liberia and vote 20 times. My one vote cannot make nobody. But collectively, it can. So Liberians, the CPP that we founded, it was broken down by Bernard Ure, the UP, and the Liberty Party. They broke it down because of selfishness. It was broken down because of selfishness, and they told us, try to disgrace one man because of his ability, his experience. These were the same people I remember when Alex Cummings was turning over. The speech that Bernard Ure gave, he have never seen a leader so calm. Even when you go after him, he's very calm. Alex Cummings. Darius didn't read the profile of Alex Cummings. Everybody were clapping, praising Mr. Cummings to be a good. That's when we saw the CPP. So you're telling me now, let's be honest here. Everybody participated in the CPP. Bernard Ure was there. Mr. Cummings took over, organized the offices in all the counties. When CPP speaking, everybody afraid. CDC was so afraid. CDC dominated the 2020 election. They removed Cummings. CPP were too strong. When Cummings' time was over, when he turned it over to Yombi Kanga, the disaster started. It started right there. They started undermining. She kept it one place and never moved forward. Then President Bouaka came in and destroyed it finally. finally destroy it and walk away. So tell me, you see leadership? When they tell you say leadership start from your house or your community, that is right there. So tell me, amongst all the leaders that headed the CPP, who was the best? Alexander Cummings was the best. Because it was under the Alexander Cummings leadership that CPP was recognized around Liberia. That under Alexander Cummings' leadership, we have more senators and representatives. It was under Alexander Cummings' leadership that CPP opened offices in all the counties. But when Yombly took over, that's where they started the undermining and they destroyed it, because if it's not them, it can be any other person. That mentality, selfishness. Who is Ellis Cummings? That the person that came from Bernard Uremov. Let me just tell you the truth now. Let me preach on that sermon today. It came from Alexander and from Uremov. Who is Ellis Cummings? Who left this country? The last time I saw him at 25 years. Because he afraid of Alex Cummings. He's scared of Alex Cummings. Alex Cummings can't stand face to face. He's scared. So we'll go beyond somebody that we understand. And what they are today, they turn to be a bag ball. Today, they think they were fighting for. They are the loser. Where is the unity, the Bernard Ure today? He's just an ordinary person. Going from place to place. Where's the Liberty Party today that helped destroy all these things? What they're doing now, they're begging for jobs. They're in the UP government. And the UP government pushing them around, giving them peanuts, treating them like big buka. They destroy the CPP because they couldn't even match the leadership ability of Alex Cummings. They couldn't match it. Liberian people, y'all saw it now. They destroy the CPP. So now they say when snake bites you, you'll be very careful. When you see war up, you won't run away. So we're not just going to jump beyond CDC and say CDC in a coalition, because CDC will come out and say, I got the numbers. I don't have to join the coalition. So we're talking about coalition, organizing a coalition. Because CDC don't have that ability, that leadership ability. Who can represent the CDC? So in the CPP, in the new coalition, I gave you names. The best to head it is Alex Cummings. It's Alex Cummings. And I listened to a young man said, not because we want coalition, that means anybody can just get there because they were not president before. But we got to be very careful. But I will carry Alex Cummings. That's what he said. Some people say Musa Benitez should carry Alex Cummings. Some people say Tiawan Gonglu should carry Alex Cummings. To show that Alex Cummings' name is surfacing in every place. If we do a poll between a big party and a small party, Alex Cummings can't tear. If we do it again, Alex Cummings is leading in this thing I'm doing here. Leading from the social media all over. We need a better candidate that know how to create jobs. He's not a politician. He's just been a politician for 10 years but he's a technocrat. He's understanding. So let us, like Dolo from Grand Judah said, Alex Cummings should take his money and go around Liberia and open businesses. Musa Benitez doing it. You know, it's sad for us. I know Mr. Cummings is not George Weah, he's not Mr. Weah and JMB, he's not Musa Benitez. But you know, when somebody take 40 years and they work so hard, and they try to take some of the money and spend it in certain area, we say, no, take all that money that you work for 40 years, can't spend it on us because you want to win. That's why corruption is already, that's why corruption is all over the place. It's not an investment. But you got to spend money. In places like Liberia, you got to spend the money. I agree. You spend the money if you want to change. But no matter, Mr. Cummings can go right now and open a sugar company go back to Maryland, open a sugar company. Will that sugar company expand all over the country? No. It will be only for the people in Maryland or Sano or somewhere around there. But suppose that's a business you want to do. Because you got to get into business that you think you can control now. You're not just going to open some kind of business because you want for the people to work and you can't control the business. Then you be the loser. So you got to open some people and say, I want to open restaurant because they're good at restaurant. You can't jump up and say, I want start planting rice. And you got no idea. You don't have passion because you must have passion for something before you do it. Then tell me, why you want them to do it? Why you want me to open a radio station if I know you're not going to make money? Maybe I just want for the message to go that up. I should come and open big factory. But another kind of job, another kind of business I want open. So I want open mechanic shop. If I open a mechanic shop, how many person that mechanic shop will serve? So Liberia, to me, I just believe that we're greedy. We love free things. That is why the people taking advantage. Because you want free bag of rice, you want free $5 to go vote. I should pay you to go vote. I should pay you, call you, give you money and go vote. Then you align the people to truck you from one place to another place. Just like cows. Just like you are some goose and services. They put you in a truck. They take you from Nima. They carry you straight to Cape Man. They take you from Cape Man straight to Nima, from Nima to Maryland, just so you vote for them. By the time you vote for them, they say, thank you, I finished paying you already. And the people that do these things, they are smart people. They are the one telling us who to vote for. And then when you tell them, say, my man, your decision aren't correct. Eh? They don't mess. I will vote for Tewan because Tewan know the history of Liberia. That's his choice. I will vote for Benete because Benete taking his money and building bridges. He built a bridge in your yard? No. He ain't build a bridge in your yard. But because you heard him build a bridge in Saclipie, the place he living in. Yes, that his district. Because you heard him building, he built a bridge in Saclipie. So that means you think you build a bridge in your area? That's not true. No one politician personally can develop a nation. I've never done it before. You can do it in your clothes. You can do something. You can do some humanitarian work. Now, Mr. Cummings chose to be a humanitarian. Mr. Cummings chose to use his money to help people to go to school. He used his money to help organization grow. That's what he want to do. But still, he can't help everybody. Sometimes in a year time, he will pay about 20% school fees. He can't still help everybody. He can't. The other day, he gave scholarship to people. It still will not help you because he said, okay, let a scholarship. When you pass the test, you get a scholarship. Nobody from ANC go there. Mr. Cummings Foundation can help other people, but it still cannot help the whole country. But when you're president of Liberia, you have the power. You make sure the government do everything that it's supposed to do because the money is there. That's your money. That is why we're looking for a good leader that will put Liberia first, Liberian first. That Liberians should have jobs. Liberians should be able to take pay at least to $400 a month. Even if you sweeper, because things are hard. It can never be the same. You can't be paying sweeper $50 by this time in Liberia. We got money. The person cleaning up every day, but you pay them $50. But the house they living in, they got to pay $100, $150, or $75. But you won't pay that sweeper $50. No. Then when you pay good money, living wage, everybody will know the area. Everybody will know the area. Then we start to dignify jobs. In Liberia, when they say you mechanic man, they respect you. They say you dirty man. That's why everybody want office boy job because when an office boy wear necktie, they are all a minister too. Why? Liberians. Because our leaders are not teaching us. We ourselves not disciplined. You want a man to come to work 8 o'clock, but you the leader, you coming to work 10 o'clock. The next day I will be coming to work 9 o'clock too. But you, the leader, must set example. In Liberia, our president are so lazy. Yes, I will say it. They work from the house. Madam Sedi lived in her place for 12 years when she was president. The government of Liberia paid for that place, fixed that place. Today, that place is well fixed. Mr. Bwaka lived in his house for 12 years, and government paid him for living in his house. Because you know what? Government's going to get him place. Now he's president. The government is paying him again to live in his house and got to fix the house and extend the house and make it look good. President, we are the same thing. Government pay him and they fix that place up to standard. President, we have fixed the mansion, certain part of the mansion, and we started lying inside the whole mansion. No, certain part of the mansion, at least they can go to work to the mansion. That one, President, I will give it to CDC. Because every year they have budget in that place for executive mansion. Now, President Bwaka or the UP government is supposed to take it to the next level. But guess what? President Bwaka worked from home. They fixed a place where he would sit and work from home. And after he leave office, it's for him. Don't you think it's wrong, my people, that the executive mansion is for the president to live and work? But for the past 20 years, nobody have lived in the executive mansion. Everybody live into the personal houses. You don't have that opportunity. But when one good citizen, when Musa Bilete driving his Range Rover or driving his big car, look at him. He driving car. He know how he supposed to. When Mr. Cummings sit on his Ferrari, they say, look at him. But your official right in front of you driving Mercedes-Benz, driving car that costs $200,000 right in your nose, you don't talk. Look at all the representatives, look at all the directors they in, the latest 2026 cars that government buy for them. But if an ordinary citizen take money and buy a little nice car, you vest. Look at Ernest Cummings. He love car business. He driving a Ferrari. Why are people suffering? What? This is how low we are. And the people that make this statement, they're not you, that they say educated fools that we got around that say, oh, they got to do this. If you drive your Jaguar, what I got to do with your Jaguar? Suppose you work for your Jaguar. But that in our own face, our lawmaker driving the best cars, we can talk. The president driving a bulletproof. When he was vice president or he was an ordinary citizen, he never drove it. President, we had never had an Austin Martin in his entire life. All the time he played football. But today he got an Austin Martin parking in a yard. He never bought a Polaris. They wanted a 3-tire motorbike. He never bought it until he became president. But he got it in a yard. So tell me, we know the history. But he's president, you go to the guy, he got plenty of cars. But you're worried about Ernest Cummings driving a Ferrari. Do you know how long it took him to buy a Ferrari? It took him years upon years. 40 years he worked for. 40 years that man worked and doing business. But you say the small one he doing not enough. When he went to Nima County and did his school, he go to that places, pay WIC fee, he do that one. It's not enough. He must take the money and give it to you. Like what Dodos can be saying all the time. And that is not fair. Yeah. Today, when official pay WIC fee for the young girl, then that a girlfriend. That a girlfriend. But when Mr. Cummings paid WIC fee in 2016, 2017, it was fine. It was okay. Then he paid for tutoring. It was okay. But when President Weah said I will pay and they use the government money and pay, you say, yes, President, we are paid. We are saying not fair. I was saying cause our own problem. I'm talking now go above the time. If anybody want to call, you can call. I know Eric today is first time I said, come and get to go to church. But you let pray hard to God. You let tell God, let God forgive our country. Liberia, we have done a lot. That is why, look, that the faithful few that praying for Liberia, that you see Liberia like this. Because of that, long time God finished with us. That the few people who pray for Liberia that make Liberia to still be standing today. Because some of our pastors, we give on them already. They're looking for a job. There's no market friends in Liberia again.
Sure.
All our pastors then, they work in the government. They have president, we have brought plenty. When he left, they fired them. Mr. Bwakana bring plenty. I think Madam Selim was easy with it. But imagine you got a Bishop Winger, he had a stake. He took a stake, he gave it to John Weir. John Weir, a pastor today. Kalando, the pastor, all of them pastor. Born naked, a pastor, when they not do all the bad things, they say they are pastors. You get it, they will be preaching today, they will never preach against the government because they won't eat. They would never criticize the government because they won't eat. They won't want to go see the president. Oh, I don't want to criticize me. What? We're making fun out of our people. They went and baptized Thomas Fowler. We saw them giving them the money. Then they baptized the man. They said, let lay hands on the man. Your hands clean before you want to lay on somebody. Hey, our pastor there, you're set destroying also. Those days, the late President Doe did everything to get Peter Amos George money, job. He said no. And Doe used to go to the church. That's why Doe respected that man. Doe used to go to Providence Baptist Church. And that guy would preach. President Doe, he said that he would preach against the government. President Doe tried to get that man a job. That man refused it. Michael Francis. But today, all our prosperity pastors, all of them, we must so see, and they don't want to wear the big watches that they can tear the town on. They're driving the big cars. I will tell you, you're lucky or not. You can pray for me. I pray for myself. We know God for ourselves, but we pretend too much. That's why the people making fun, because they had the government will not make fun on the pastor because they know the pastor can beg. The pastor will go to the office every day to see vision for somebody. Just so the lawmaker, the senator will give them money. So you see, the problem is not one place. Oh. The problem is not one place. They ain't eating the church money. They're sleeping with the girls. They're doing their own thing. Government officials, the same thing. Before they get a job, they must sleep with them. They get qualified, they must sleep with them. Eh? We saw a speaker. The woman videotaped the speaker. He tried to rape the woman. Because he owed the woman. We saw it, and I know what they say. You did anything. Nobody do nothing to him. But you can't call about now. Boop. You remove it. You spend all that money just to remove it. Eh. They all remove American too. They want, you know, they think you're doing, you think you're helping. The international community looking at us, they know we're not serious. We travel. Our president just came, went to California. They say California signed $200 million for agriculture. Who told you that? That's true. You believe it? You know why we don't believe these things? Because they've been telling us things that never happen. That's all. If you tell me every day, you say, my man, I finished building a horse, I go down and see no horse. So when you come by and say you build a horse, I don't believe it. Because the promises. Why, like, bro? Look, we must do things for ourselves now. We need to start baking. You look at the other countries around us. We can control our own diamond. We can control our own gold. We can control our own iron ore. But we just begging. The citizen can beg. The government can beg. Whole day they going around. How you set a budget and then you put begging in the budget? You won't get married. You say your wedding at $50,000 for your wedding. But you got only $5,000, but you set up a $50,000 wedding. Then you start checking all your friends. When Peter gave me $5, when another person gave me this, then I will put it together. When John Bryan gave to you now, then your wedding are correct. Is that how we set our budget? When we set our budget, we're talking about the one the international community will give us. We're talking about the other one when the person gave us this, when they gave us that. That is smart people guy in our country. They think about carrying the budget to $1.2 billion. That big news. But you don't plan it to do it. You don't plan to do it. Eh? What time is it, Tuzo?
We got 18 minutes upside hour 12.
Okay. So we almost, I think we have passed the time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, and 5% said that Musa Belete should head it. And I will applaud Musa Belete. He 4% said because the call is so slow, everybody in church. 4% said Mr. Cummings should head the coalition. And 3% said Mr. Tiawon Gonglo. But guess what? The strange thing into this, some people say Musa should carry Alex Cummings. Some people say Tiawon Gonglo should carry Alex Cummings. You see the difference? So the three that call for Tiawon, they say Tiawon should carry Alex Cummings. No, 2 say Tiawon should carry Alex Cummings. Then all the people that call for Bility, they say Bility must carry Alex Cummings. All the people that call for Bility. The people that call for Mr. Cummings, 2% said Mr. Cummings should carry Bility. Then 1% said Mr. Cummings should carry Tiawon Gonglo. So you see, Alex Cummings' name is all in a place. So average wise, if you put it there, you're telling us that the best person to defeat Mr. Bwaka is Alexander Cummings. The last 2 polls that we did, Joseph Bwaka and George Weah, the margin was very close. It was 4 points different. It was 5 points different. It was 3 points different. But when I asked the question about Alex Cummings and Joseph Bwaka, it was 10 to 15 points different between them. Alex Cummings defeated Mr. Bwaka in all the polls. Sedition said, I will vote for Alex Cummings. It's easier for Sedition to vote for Alex Cummings than UP members to vote for Alex Cummings. Oh, I'll be honest with y'all. It's easier for opposition to vote for Alex Cummings in the race against Mr. Bwaka one-on-one than even if Mr. Bwaka is not in the race. If Mr. Bwaka is not in the race, for UP to vote for Alex Cummings, it will be a little difficult because UP, the corruption, they're too intelligent in it. They are the two-way party of our time. Oh, yes. A leader then they want to dissolve all the political parties. They want to remain in power. But it can't work that way. Liberian, they are about tear. This time, none of that. Mr. Bwaka want to run. We wish him the best. Although he said he's not going to run, but for the UP people, because he don't want allowed to then say he's not running. He'll just give him 1 term. He asked for 1 term in 2017. Then he asked for another 1 term again. So to show that politicians don't tell us the truth, that one said they're not running, I can't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Politics that's how it works. The man can run 15, 20 times. Don't get vexed because the man running. Don't get vexed. The man got the energy to run. He got the right to run. If Mr. Bwaka want to run again, he can run. It's up to him. That's his own body. He the one feeding it the way he. And now guess what? Trust me, the man president, the man to get the best medication, best Medicare, medical care. We will spend any amount of money. If you take an ordinary citizen that dying today, and Mr. Bwaka will take Mr. Bwaka because Mr. Bwaka is the president. The high work. If there is 1 cup of rice in the whole country, and Mr. Bwaka will eat it. If there is no gas in our country, Mr. Bwaka get gas. The same thing will tell Donald Trump here. The gas is going up every day, but Donald Trump get gas. The gas going up, Mr. Bwaka don't know the price of gas. He don't even know the price of gas. So they enjoyed it. So all these things you're doing, some people say Mr. Bwaka the best president, but how do you know a best president until you leave the office? Some people say Mr. Weah was the best president. Some people say Eric Johnson was the best president. You know, you get a man, Jordan, man, if you say the man the best worker. That's not how it works. Yeah, it don't work that way. You listen to the president's state of message in nation, the Sona, they were the same old duplicates. How they created jobs, they do the simple. Yesterday we were talking about jobs. Today they're lying to us about jobs. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful. Opposition, you got to do something about it. You got to do something. We need to put our best. If we cannot put our best this time, trust me, I don't think we'll go anywhere. I don't think so. So guys, go to church. Enjoy your day. Tuesday, you can go to church right here in studio there. He can pray to God right there. I don't know what he was doing. He came out late today, but anyway,
Technical issues. Yeah.
yeah. And Grand G and D3, I hope y'all continue the good work, continue to give the message to your people, and we appreciate everyone, every Liberian. It's the place that we can never be deported from. That is the land that God gave us. I love that country. Liberians are one of the best people you can find on earth. You know, there's an argument. We were in the car coming with my son, and we got this saying that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light. The light is way to the end. Why the light should go way to the end? Why the light can start from me so I can see? But that light that you see to the tunnel sometimes, a train light. That train are coming towards you in that tunnel. You be careful, it will hit you. So they said light to the end of the tunnel. They say, just do your best. There's a light at the. Why should go to the end of the tunnel? Why it can start before I enter the tunnel? There you there going now. You in a dark place. You just say, oh yeah, I can see the light. When you go to that train coming towards you to bring you right back to where you're coming from. So we want to bring the light to the beginning part of that tunnel. The change is now. We got to change Liberia now. I must say, and I will not say that thing again, say the light is at the end of the tunnel. No. Because that tunnel, maybe that train, maybe that one big truck coming behind me, no. That won't put the light there. So the change is now. Anything you want to do must do it now. Don't tell me it's at the end of the tunnel. So that only the corrupt people sort of see the light and enter the tunnel. But I can't see the light. I'm just be going to see the light. No, it's wrong. So Liberians, the change is now. If you cannot do it now, the children that we got there, the young children are graduating at the age of 12, their future world. Only in Liberia, education has limit. They say the man a math teacher, he can't do no other job but just to teach. Why other country or math professor or whatsoever, they're doing something, they are scientists, they're doing other things. But in Liberia, we know about AI, that's why they're fooling you up for AI. I can sit and read and do my AI thing, I ain't got to do nothing. I can make my music, that AI. But I just tell the AI, say, do this for me, and I put my own self there too. They're making it easy for us. While Liberia still thinking how gas go in the car. Our children stay in the street. Our children stay selling in the street. Today, Sunday, you on the boulevard there, and single, you will see them in the street selling again. The only thing I see the post selling like brother Pankana in the street. Pankana. Tucson, they sell Pankana in the street too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I saw ammo. I saw every little thing that they sell in the street. They make it easy. They sell a small gari, they smell sugar, and they sell peanuts together. They tie it together. They say $1.50 or $1 for it. They put it together because you know peanuts, gari, and the sugar, you mix it, and the milk.
Yeah.
Then I see them putting milk in the popcorn. Oh, like bro, no, that's it. Not easy place. They selling the popcorn, but they put milk, then they give you spoon.
Yeah.
I tell you, that country, man, that country sweet. Then this time, in fact, I let the Lapapido. The Lapapido, they can cook the food in the morning. They don't cook the food in the night. They can cook the food. They see the, remember the station there, Ranita Market. When the woman finish cooking, then she can't also say, hey, Gerald, the food done. They say, okay, oh my, get your sister and I rest. Yeah, they will all eat it together. But the food will be nice. You will see boonie, you will see good food, but the only thing they play the food coming from, the only thing the place can be clean.
Yeah.
People like say, give me time for ball. That is what makes Liberia to be good. And 150. How much they send the food now, Tucson?
From 250 upwards.
No 150 again.
Yeah, no 150 again.
No more. Oh my people. So you see, no $150 Kobo from 250. So that means it's roughly about $1 and change. Stay cheap. For me, it's cheap for me. But it's not cheap for Tucson because Tucson can over $250 to eat that food.
Yeah.
So, but they cook the food the same day. But guess what? If you take that food that woman cook and you carry it to another place with air condition, that food will be $10.
Yeah.
It will be $10. So you know what you're paying for? You pay for the air condition, you pay for all the good services. That's how life goes. So it's based on yourself. You can sell yourself expensive if you want to, based on where you carry your business. Some people will buy the Duka flag and take on all the good shirt and wash it and starch it and take that shirt and carry it to all the big minister there. The minister will pay $10, $20 for it. But when you go down, one side yourself, you can buy that shirt for 500 liberty. That's how it work with my people that life.
500 is plenty.
There. You can pay 400 for it, 300 for that shirt. But that same shirt, that woman will take all the Google ones, she carry to the dry clean, fix it good, and go to Capitol Building and carry to all the ministers there. They will pay $20 or $25 for it. So that's how life goes. So sometimes there are people, the fingers are not the same. And Sheku, you there? You want to close up from your end? I'm already done. And for those of you, thanks for calling. Tomorrow we'll finalize the polls. And 5% say that they want Mr. Ability to head it. I must say I like Mr. Ability, but I'd rather Mr. Cummings heading the stuff. And with all the experience and the other things that are going on, yep. And some people say Tier 1 Gonglo. Tier 1 Gonglo, not a bad man, but the fact is that. And another thing we want to discuss is about this election laws. The election laws, they say if you get 1 or 2%, you will not participate. It means that the individual will not participate. But if we're going by the law, Tier 1 Gonglo party will not participate in the election. And Clarence Moniba party will not participate. The only person in there that qualified to participate will be Musa Ability and Alex Cummings. I know some people say, but Alex Cummings have 1%. No, you don't understand it. If your party don't win any seat, you will not be qualified. But CPP won 6 seats. So automatically qualify, but CPP is dissolved. There's no CPP again. But ANC still got a percentage from the past. Liberty Party still get a percentage, so they qualify. Go to the 2014 election laws. That is the law. So, but if Tier 1 Gonglo leave his party, he can run anywhere as president. Clarence Moniba and Simeon Freeman can do the same thing. Not on the individual. It's not for individual because you can stop a citizen from running. So some people say, oh, Mr. Cummings get under 2%, he can't run. When Mr. Cummings you're looking at, Tier 1 came under Mr. Cummings. Clarence Moniba under Mr. Cummings. Simon Freeman way down. So if Cummings get 1%, then imagine how the percentage for Tier 1 Gonglo. But Liberian people, you're Jan, I don't know. I don't understand why you do this. Why? I gotta use you. The people you know that the people you vote for, you know, popularity counts when it comes to election and all these things. So we'll talk about it and we'll tell you where to look. I think it's in Article 5 of the election laws that if your party does not win or sit and you do nothing, you're not 2%, 2 years will pass before your party participate in the election. That was the 2024 election. But whether they will pass, whether they will continue, no, we don't know. You, the citizen yourself, don't know. And another thing again, you say, if you go to the citizen and you can get 10,000 signatures, they can remove some of that law. It's not in our constitution. You can go and get 10,000 signatures. You can remove no lawmaker on that. It's not. I'm still checking it. Which part of the constitution? That one is in America. If you want to remove your representative, 10,000 signatures can move the representative. Can call for re-election. Can call for recall. But I saw some people had in mind. Educated people say, oh, we went in Yaka district and we were able to gather 10,000 signatures. If that one were in the book, long time would not move plenty of people. But it's not in the book, yeah. Don't let anybody fool you. I'm still looking. Which part of the Constitution say you need 10,000 signatures? No. The only thing that they say the lawmaker can remove the friend. If they look at you looking short, they can remove you. If they say for cause, that a cause, now they can give you some kind of cause, you know. So if they didn't like you, they will remove you. Now politics. They call it politics. Okay, guys, y'all have a good day. Today is first Sunday. Y'all get ready and go to church and enjoy yourself and tell your pastor hello, but listen to me. When you get the money, don't put it in church. If you can't feed yourself, you get only $5 on you. Only $5 you get, you just go feed your family. That the one that God bless you with. God tell you, say, you must take that $5 and give to the church and you get food to eat. But also, when you're working for the church, it's the same old thing. Because they're not paying you. You go and sweep the church every day. You face the program. But don't take your last money because the pastor say you must give it. Then you see the pastor in one nice car. The pastor get BB watches on the hand. Then they tell you must take the last $5 that somebody bless you with. Because God used that person to bless you. Eh? God said you should give, but it should come from you. Don't give it, then you vex. It should come from your heart. If you want to give, you'll be a cheerful giver. That's what we're saying. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. And let God bless our country, bless our leaders that will do the right thing for our people. Bye for now.
Okay.
From the soil of Liberia, a dream was born. Through struggle and hard work, a leader was formed. A son of the land, with a vision so clear, to build a new future for all people here. No tribe, no party, no lines to divide. For Liberia's progress, we stand side by side. Our next coming, hope for Liberia. A voice for the people, a leader sincere. Together we rise, together we stand. Building tomorrow across our land. For the farmer, the teacher, the youth with a dream. For mothers and fathers, striving to be seen. Jobs, education, and opportunity. A nation united in dignity. From Lofa to Maryland, Nimba to Grand Crew, the people are rising with the hope that is true. Alex Cummings, hope for Liberia, a brighter tomorrow is drawing near. Hand in hand, we will move ahead. A stronger Liberia is what lies ahead.